Now, like many things at the moment, drivers are having to fork out hundreds more for their motoring insurance as costs hit record highs this year. Analysis of 28 million policies found the average premium in the 3 months to the end of June was more than £500 higher than this time last year. Now, that's an increase of 21%. Inflation's getting the blame, part of it being a surge in vehicle repair costs. Well, Scott Dixon is a consumer and motoring disputes expert from the Complaint Resolver. Scott, first of all, I kind of briefly touched upon it there, but what are the main reasons for the increase in prices?
Insurance companies are saying that increased car use post-COVID, the Ukraine war, higher repair costs, energy, labour and parts, and also the higher second-hand values of cars are to blame for it. And that's what it's been cited.
Am I right in saying that new policies have gone up in price more than renewals? And if so, why is that the case?
That's true what you're saying, and insurance companies are citing that it's based on risk profiles. And the problem that you have is the pricing and algorithms that insurance companies use are opaque, and nobody can really fathom out how the pricing is done. And there have been calls for greater transparency on this within the industry and within regulators, but we're still no further forward.
Because a lot of people who've already got a policy, if it's coming up for renewal, they'll maybe worry, rightly or wrongly, that they won't get as good a deal as a new joiner, because often there's special offers to get people in. What can people who are renewing do? Is it best for them to shop around and go with someone else? Or?
Yeah, very much so. And what you need to do is make a diary note and don't go for auto-renew. And the sweet spot is 21 days before your policy is due to renew. And use price comparison sites like Money Supermarket and shop around and haggle as well. Play them off against one another. Like last year, for example, I was able to reduce my car insurance premium by £51 within 15 minutes just by haggling, playing on the loyalty factor, being nice and polite, citing customer loyalty, and that you don't want to leave, and you're dealing with people, so if you get what you give. So that's one way of doing it. And also, aim to get the admin fees cancelled. So it doesn't cost £25 to renew a car insurance policy. So look for things like that. Maybe pay a higher excess, and also pay your car insurance annually rather than monthly, because if you pay monthly, it's treated as a finance and loan agreement, and it can be up to 20% higher. Also, maybe look at multi-policies, so bundling your house and car insurance policies can also reduce the premiums.
So there are deals to be done then, because in a lot of other markets, say like electricity, Martin Lewis, the money expert, was saying not so long ago, look, there's no point in shopping around now because everywhere is expensive and all the prices are very much similar. But you think in this market, in the car insurance market, that there's a lot of disparity and there are better deals to be done?
Yeah, there is. Yeah, very much so. And it is a different market that you're working with, and it does pay to shop around. And for younger drivers in particular, maybe look at the black box policies, which is our telematic devices which monitor your driving and risk accordingly on pricing.
So this is the fact that, a lot of insurers, that if you're young and maybe you've got your first car, you're probably not going to get such a good deal, obviously, because you're much higher risk.
Yeah, that's right. But also look at your occupation. So the premiums can vary depending on the occupation. For example, a hairdresser and a barber, or maybe if you work in an office, admin assistant, office clerk. Don't lie about your job, but just play with the job title, and that can also reduce your premium as well.
Okay, Scott Dixon from the Complaints Resolver, thank you very much indeed for that advice.
Thank you.